Hey, this is Life with Sean Renee here, back with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This video is about how I went to jail with my friends. Let's watch the video.
On how I went to jail. Okay, so this was about 2 years ago, and one day, me, my sister, her ex, and my ex decided to go out. When we went out, we were just planning on going to the pool. When we had went, we were going into the pool, and then we decided to leave the complex. When we went to a new complex, we were looking around and we were car hopping. If you don't know what car hopping is, search it up. So we were car hopping, and then one day while we were car hopping, we found keys inside of a car. The keys inside of the car, I already knew what they were gonna try to do, but I just felt like, that was pushing it. When they had said, "Oh, let's take the car," I was like, "No, let's not take the car." We were doing a whole back and forth argument. It was just a yes and a no, yes and a no, yes and a no. At that point, they start the car, and everybody's in the car, and I just got in. So we drove to a pool, an Airbnb pool. It was really fun, really big. So when we got to the pool, we just parked the car like it was ours. Me and my ex, we went into the pool and we were just sitting inside of there. And then we remembered that the security from this pool took our bikes. So my sister and her ex went to go get our bikes from the office. When they went to the office to get the bikes, it went around an hour later and they were still not there. Mind you guys, my ex left. I told him to go home because I had a bad feeling in my gut. So it's like an hour and my phone is dead. So I'm asking people for a charger so I can contact my sister. At that point, when my phone turned on, I was texting my sister, blowing her up. She didn't answer, so I knew something was wrong. So then after that, I call my mom and she starts yelling at me on the phone saying that, my sister got arrested and there's a lot of crazy stuff going on that I need to get home. Guys, it is like 9 o'clock at night. My mom tells me to come home. Guys, it's a very far walk, so I wasn't doing that. Then I see a cop pull up right next to me. My first instinct was to run, so of course I ran and into the woods behind the B&Bs, and I just started running to a nearby gas station. And my mom picked me up and I went home. When I went home, the cops were there and they told me that they wanted to arrest me, that they needed to arrest me because I was in the situation. I tried to lie my way out of it, but that didn't work. So my mom tells them that they need to get a warrant to come and arrest me. So I go to bed, and then around like 11, 12, they come with a warrant, and of course I got arrested. Then they take me to the police station. When I get to the police station, I see my ex, my sister, and her ex. So I'm sitting there, and I feel a little relieved that they're there. Then they take me into a room, and I'm getting questioned. I'm not wanting to answer none of these questions without my mom or a lawyer, so I'm just staying quiet. Then they went and took us to the jack. Got to the jack, they were just processing us, doing our mug shots and all of our fingerprints. Now we're just waiting for them to call our mom to see if we're gonna get released. Guys, why was I the only one who got arrested and locked up and sent to jail? I'm sitting there and they called my ex's mom first because he got released, and then they called my sister's ex, and then at that time it's like 7 a.m. and they're waiting for them to process us, me and my sister. While they're sitting there processing us, they come out and tell us that my sister is the only one who's getting released and I'm staying. So I'm crying and I'm crying and I'm crying because I didn't want me and my sister to get separated. When my stepdad came to get my sister from the jag, they let me give him a hug and I said goodbye. And after that, I waited until 10 a.m. for an officer to come get me. When the officer comes and gets me, he puts me into a van, he puts me in handcuffs, and they take me to the jail, which the jail is like 5 minutes up the road. When I got to the jail, all of the boys were just saying stuff to me, and I was just like, I don't want to talk to none of y'all. Went to the girls' side, they give me these clothes to wear, these yellow suits are ugly, and a bra, and then I change. And then the next day I had court. I was just waiting to be released. I guess my points were too high for me to get released. But yeah, that's the story time on how I went to jail.
That's crazy. Y'all need to do better. Like, I know that was like a long time ago, but still, like, there's no reason to car hop. There's no reason to do that. I guess that's what y'all do when y'all young. Y'all be doing the wrong thing, and now y'all went to jail, and now you get that experience of, like, maybe don't do what you did. But, what do y'all think about this video? You know what to do. Comment below. This is Life with Sean Renee, and I'm out. Bye.